Have you guys seen it on Twitter? That everyone is cooked? Dude. Can I just say that I am so not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised. I think it started with Amelie's tweet, right? So that like earlier this week I was notified by an outside source that Nova Horizon, the company, which I released pre-orders for a 1/7 scale figure last year, is going bankrupt. My figures, which were meant to be mailed out this June, were never made and I was never paid out. At this time, I am working on solutions to attempt to soften the blow for the fans that trusted in me and made a purchase. I'm so sorry to have to write about this update, and I feel that I have let my fans down yet again. If you made an order and do not still use or have access to the email you made at the time of the order, please use this form, Right? So Novel Horizon was... Can I hold up? Can I pick up pictures? Novel Horizon. I don't know if they shut down the website yet. For the what is this? Is that a sculpture? Is it a sculpture? Sculpture. I'm trying to get like some pictures Guess the Idolphilium one. I will just pull it up. Yeah. It's like figurines, right? Like they have been doing this. Is it still up? Like anything in the store? Yeah. So they have been doing, you know, like Yocho. There was like Saru. There was Cinder. I wonder out of these, how many have been actually been shipped? I do not know. Is Filian still in your freezer? I'm afraid so. So they have been doing like a bunch of figurines, right? And it actually let her go. No. And actually, they have wronged so many people. They have wronged because they had all the pre-orders, right? And this is what they put out apparently. The last novel news. Hello everyone. Today's post comes with a heavy news we had hoped we would never come to pass. Novel Horizon is ceasing operations. For several years, we worked hard to create and deliver projects to the communities and fans who had supported us. After several setbacks and consistently worsening economic picture, we have reached a point we no longer have the funds to continue. Mind you, they have taken the pre-order money. They haven't paid out the creators. They have all the money. Both for the price of the thing, they haven't shipped, they haven't done anything, right? Increased logistical costs, production, and mind you, multiple people, because I think they didn't ship out Grimmys, Amelie's, Henya's, maybe not even Zentreya's. So at least like 4 or 5 people's, right? So increased logistic costs, production costs, and shrinking sales eroded our cash reserves. That forced us to take on a debt just to keep operating and ultimately left us assetless and without capital. Assetless. The extended ratio silence was the result of nearly all staff being let go in an effort to preserve what little capital remained. The warehouse has been running on a 2-person team for months, which is why so many packages took longer than usual to ship. We want to thank every person who supported us by ordering, visiting our booth, believing in what we were building. We also apologize every customer affected by our inability to keep the lights on longer. There is nothing we wanted more than to celebrate another round of completed projects. This is the best part. At this time, we cannot offer much in the way of solutions. Which means, the tough luck, buddy. We took your money. There are no refunds. You are not getting your anything. Yeah, bye. It's basically they don't have anything to tell you. They are giving you their most gentlemanly shrug. We are sorry. The remaining hands in the warehouse are working to ship out what can still be sent out, and we are coordinating the return of creator merchandise so it can get back into creators' hands. We remain committed to doing right by as many people as we possibly can in these final moments. It was a privilege and honor to serve a VTubing community. We are sorry that we ultimately let everyone down. As of this post, all official Novel Horizon accounts will be shutting down. I think this is the funniest shit ever. I guarantee you that they have been mismanaging this entire operation so badly. I didn't dodge a bullet. No. Okay. You want story time? I can give you story time. I know this person. So this guy, it's whatever. So they have this whole Nova Horizon, but they have had a previous name before. They had like a different company, and they have been working with different projects before. And it was like the whole visual novel business. That's where they started. Like they were like telling like stories, they were making visual novels, and then they started to make like the whole sculpture thing. And before they started the whole sculpture things, I almost worked with one of the guys, right? And it was fine-ish, except like I was supposed to be an artist, and I sketched up multiple things. I have sketched up, I think, 2 pairs of Dakimakuras, 4 sides of it, plus multiple designs. And every time I was asking about the payment, the conversation always sort of went somewhere else. It was like, oh, well, we are traveling right now, so, like, you know, like, could you just finish those sketches? And I was like, oh, that was good. Thank you. So it was like, I have been drawing over and over and over again, and every time I asked about, like...
One whole square of year.
Every time I asked about payments, there was always like an excuse, or if it wasn't an excuse, it was entirely ignored. And it was like way back then, right? So I didn't ask for all of the money to be always paid out, but you know, like it was like, oh, at least, you know, half of it, like you have to pay half of it and then you will get the thing. But it never happened. And so eventually I started donowalling them. Mind you, they still used my art to promote their Kickstarter. I was not paid a single cent. I made some of like the sketches and character design, and it was like the promised Dakimakura with my sketch put onto it for something that I didn't get a single cent. And after that, they rebranded from one company to the other, and I recognized that is the same person. And I think Yoshi was the first one who started to make the figurine with them, right? And I was like, many of you guys were asking me why I don't want to do it. And I was like, I have a bad feeling about this guy. I have tried to work with them once. I was so hardly donowalled, I got a really bad vibe. I have been wronged once. I was not interested doing it the second time. But, you know, obviously the figurines came out and everyone seemed like very happy with it. So obviously I'm not going to say that you shouldn't be happy with it. If he did like a good job, then it's whatever, it's a good job. But I was like, I am not doing it again. I was like, no. And you can see that actually what happened once, mind you, it happened again. Because this person was probably so horrible at managing the entire project that now their entire company is going down. You know? I understand that, you know, like there is like a lot of costs involved and whatnot, but am I tripping? There was a news, I think like last summer, where they ordered a bunch of materials and they melted in their warehouse and they weren't able to ship it out. I swear this was a conversation like last year about Novel Horizon. that they literally couldn't ship it out because the warehouse wasn't cooled and everything. Yeah, the Zen figures melted. So it's very clear that it's a bunch of amateur people picking up on a project that is much higher than themselves. And they just couldn't freaking keep up. You know how dumb they are? I think they got probably blinded by the amount of money they could get, because think about it, what a good deal. You suddenly, as a rookie sculpture creator, you work with the biggest freaking talents. You work with Philiam, you work with Cinder, you work with Zentreya, and like who knows who else they have worked with all the things,
company
right?
Company is shutting down said
Demon
company.
dice.
We apologize, but we will not give refunds. Have a nice day, suckers. The disrespect to the costumers, unreal.
That's true. What was even the price? So $235. Like, I don't know which one were actually shipped. I think the Philian one shipped. I think Yochi's one was shipped. I don't know. Like, did Silver Veils ever got shipped, or was it like sort of in the thingy? So it's like, I see, like, let's see who else is complaining about it, right? Philian probably sold easily above 1K. Absolutely. This is really disappointing. No, actually, this fucking sucks. As far as I can tell, Novel spent all the money and never made a single one of my figurine. I am upset for you, Fluffers, and I'm currently working with my team to see what we can do. The saddest thing that there's nothing you can do. This is going to be really an entire V-shoujo gun run situation. They are going to take the money if there's anything left, or just, you know, bankrupt, call it a day, and they will disappear back into the shadow. Unless you commission someone to make all the unmade figure. Who would pay for that? But like, they actually wronged basically all the top VTubers. I'm really sorry for making everyone worry, Dio. We are currently looking into what happened and gathering all the facts. As soon as we have information that we can confirm, we will update for you. Thank you for so much for your patience, Dio. I still don't know enough, and I haven't heard directly from the company themselves, but all I can advise right now is what other creators have. If you placed an order for Shondo figures with Nova Horizons, please attempt a refund. File fraud with your bank. I will say more as I know more, but all I can say right now is that I have heard nothing at all regarding this for Nova Horizons, and the last I heard a month ago, the sample was still being made. I don't think they have been making this at all. I think these people have been probably shitting their pants for months now. I don't think they were doing anything. Like, unless you have a photo that they actually made something, I think they were trying to see how to get out of this without going to jail. Because these people must owe... I'm trying to think. I think they must owe over at least $50,000 back, if not more. You know, all the pre-orders, all the cuts for the people. Over 100. You think it's over 100K? It could be. It's a lot of money. No way, that's low. I genuinely don't know anything at all, and I'm trying my best to figure it out as much as I can offer. I will let you know as soon as I know anything concrete. Genuinely, words cannot express how sorry I am. This project felt like a dream to me. This genuinely felt like one of my biggest achievements of my life. I just don't really know what to say. I am sorry. This is not acceptable, and I will do absolutely everything to make this right. I feel so bad because now all the VTubers feel like shit. But let's be real, this is not any of their fault. Like, they cannot do anything. They were told that, yes, it will be fine. And the worst thing is that they produced a few ones. Like, sure, like, they weren't perfect. Like, I saw, like, some of, like, the paint was chipping off, or something accidentally arrived, like, broken. Like, those are things that just happen, right? But it's an entirely different thing when you just don't get anything. And it's just like, okay, well, peace. But not this much. all I can say that I am really, really not surprised. I hate to say it, but you guys, or well, not even you guys, but like VTubers have to be really careful what company they deal with, especially if they are sort of like rookie companies. Like there are companies that are sort of good, right? But I would say that it's going to be mostly the big companies that you can rely on, like Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs will always deliver. They are always going to have a support team. They will deal with. They have the funds. These 1 or 2 man operations will not have it. Like, I hate to say it, but even Uvu Market is such a hit or miss, and there is so many VTubers who use it. It's like you order something, you have to wait a year to for the thing to arrive. It will be like bad quality. It's like you wash a t-shirt, it all comes out. Like, you know. Yeah, like I have heard so many horrible things about Uvu Market, both from creators, both from people who have bought things from them. So, like, I understand that on one hand you want to support a creator. On the other hand, these companies are not to help your streamer. They want to take a cut. And they will give you the shittiest Chinese merchandise ever known to mankind. Like, even Temu has better quality shit than these people do. You know? It is absolutely horrible, horrible quality. You know, like, you might even, like, have to check, like, a lead detector to know that, you know, there is nothing, a little asbestos sprinkled on it or something. That says something, exactly. So, like, this is one of the reasons why I don't actually want to, like, team up with, like, random people. Like, so far, the only people I ever teamed up was Makeship. They are reputable. Gamer Subs, reputable. And my own stuff, right? That I quality control. Because if it's bad quality, then I will simply not sell it to you. Right? Exactly. So that's really it. And now, like, think about how shit it is that there is all these creators. And these poor people have to apologize in advance. Just because this idiot of a guy just like says that, oh yeah, I'm sorry, how did he say it?
I bought a Vtuber hoodie on Uwu Market, and when I washed it like the second time, the knitting of the hoodie came apart and was like shit then.
See? Because you have to understand, they probably use some odd, like, Chinese dropshippers, because they have to do a quantity as fast as they can. You know, and then they will just turn around with the, at this time, we cannot offer much in the way of solutions. You know, and there's, what can you do? Oh, so mi scusi, there's nothing else we can do. The market took forever, but it arrived at least. Unlike Vita Ramen, they took my money, never delivered, had to send loads of emails for a refund. Really? Dude. That's kind of sad. It's sad that these small companies actually cannot.
Cool, but need my asbestos.
Okay, fair enough. I will get you something. Is this company in the EU or the US? I think they are American ? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Grimmy coin announcement. Do bank chargeback. I have checked with Novel Horizons and they acknowledged this was okay and they are aware. This is most likely a way for you to be refunded. Coins will not come from these unsent orders ever, so please refund if possible. I can't say more at this time. Novel will make a statement and your questions will be answered at the time, but since people treated this as an investment and unfortunately have been lied to in my chat about it, this is an only option. Wait. So, is it about another figurine or a Grimmy coin? Basically, Novel Horizons started to make a silver coin. Silver? Oh no. Oh no. The people who can't even handle plastic figurines wanted to do silver coins. And after people ordered it, the silver price spiked and the coin was worth more than the pre-order price. Oh no. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, dude, these people are full of such horrible decisions. Like, unironically, these are just horrible business decisions. You could try to make so many other things. You know, like you could invest into, like, I don't know, making apparels, right? Like pajamas, t-shirts, literally whatever. Poster. You can make metal posters, like display or something. And you go into silver to make special silver coins. That's insane. Dude, can you imagine how much money all these fans spent on, only to be told that, yeah, actually, what if you have been a fan of like Cotton and Amelie and Henya and Grimmy and Shondo, and like you ordered like one of everything, and you have like multiple thousands of dollars sitting in this company, and then it's just like, well, anyways, hoe behavior. Yeah, okay, so lesson 1, don't be a hoe. Lesson 2, don't trust small companies just because someone tells you that pinky promise it will be fine. You know? Just burn up. Trust me, bro. That's actually so sad. My merch store was hosted by Novel Horizons, but since their bankruptcy, I will be switching codes. Wait, they had like people stores? What do they even do? I have a feeling that if they are shutting down literally everything, right? Read more. Like it's not just the sculptures. It must be about literally everything. Out of stock, dude. That's so freaking sad. The whole store is gone. Well, I'm not surprised. Remember when Vshouju was like live taking apart the entire thingy? I remember. Vodstock, it's just over. The good times. Well, that's cooked. They are absolutely cooked. It's sad. It's. I don't think it started out as a scam, but unfortunately, it became a scam. I feel like there is somewhere a line where you can see that there is something wrong with your company and it's not going to be profitable, and probably that's the point where you shouldn't take on more and more projects. You know, that's the point that, hey, maybe you should stop. Maybe you're going to get into a huge trouble, and you're just going to end up scamming a buttload of people. But clearly, that never occurred to them. Man, the VTuber community goes through so much. It's not good. I'm so beyond fucking upset. Not only at the fact that I will probably never get my hands on an AMA figure, but for all the creators who also have to go through the downfall of this right now, and the feeling disappointing their communities. Yeah, I'm very upset. I trusted them. It's too late to get my money back because it's been over a year when I ordered. That's the worst. I remember all of my lost money because I trusted things and people. That's sad. And these are thousands. I can't believe it that they will just like sort of get away with it. You know, because I think if you file bankruptcy, I think that's it. Like, there's nothing else you can do. It's over. You will just say that, oh yeah, you don't have anything else, and that's it. Never trust people, basically. You can trust this? Nah, man. There's no more trust in people. Everyone on the internet is after your coin, I'm afraid.
Nice.
The banks and shareholders are the first in the list who gets paid from selling the assets of bankruptcy. Contractors, VTubers, and customers are the last. I don't think that anyone will get paid. Like if you got anything from Nova Horizons, I hope you can get a refund because no one will be able to give you. Like unless the VTubers in question, I think I saw that Grimmy is refunding from her own pocket. The people, but beside anything like that, it's not going to happen, right? Like. And also, like, as much as she is lovely for doing that, I wouldn't demand a refund from a VTuber because first of all, it's a lot of money. Second, it's not really their fault, right? Like, they are also a victim in this. Yeah, it wasn't really their fault. Yeah, it is a lot of money. It's a bad financial decision for her. It is it's a very nice thing to do. Horrible financial decision. But, you know, maybe the next time, if anything will happen, then she will remember not to trust nameless companies. And, yeah. It's good. That's a tax write-off. Bro, even if it's a tax write-off, that's so much money. Straight into the trash can. Anyways, was to buy a Noel figurine, only $300. I'm just saying, you know, I might be mentally handicapped, but can I get kudos for not falling into the scam? Because I could have fallen into it, and you guys could have fallen into this. But thank you. So at the end of the day, all this story was actually about me. Thank you for coming. Now you can start glazing me how amazing I am. I'm just kidding. But lesson learned. The next time, if you buy your merchandise, make sure that you actually trust the store. Okay? That's the only thing you have to keep in mind. Okay? You protected it. I protected, yeah. Can I hire you as a financial advisor? Yes, I am purchasing 10 million lamps. I hope it's good.
You're so smart, it's kinda scary.
I know. I know.